it appears to be that the OHMNANON fans are not too happy about where these two are going right now, currently in 2024. And I'm just not understanding why. Why do we have to do these type of things? Like, why do we have to be in a state of delulu that we will literally show our ass at fan meets and make these gentlemen feel uncomfortable? They are no longer paired together. It is the end. And why is this so hard to understand? And the craziness about all of this is we already know the Perfect 10 liners is going to be coming out soon. And when they have their fan meets, is this the type of shit that Ohm have to look forward to? The Ohmling pair is in for a long haul, okay? Because it seems like they are not going to stop and they are up in the ante. We're going to get into this intro and we're going to get into this madness because it needs to be dissected and it needs to be an understanding why this shit is just crazy and it just needs to stop. Is a level of uncomfortability that why the hell do we need to deal with this and see photos like this from their families? It's getting crazy. We're going to talk about it. Let's get into this intro because, baby.
Hiểu ở tรงนี้ท้องว่างมากมีกล้วยเอาไหมไม่ชอบกล้วยอันเล็กๆเลยอ่ะชอบกล้วยแบบยาวๆไม่จริงๆหมายถึงว่ากล้วยเล็กมันรู้สึกแบบกินทำไมมันยังไม่ได้แบบนึกออกมาหมายถึงว่าแบบไม่ถึงเลย
If you don't know, now you know. Welcome back to hashtag J Podcast. And yes, it's your podcast for all your BL content where we recap, react, we give our gossip and giving our unapologetic opinion while dashing a few splashes of light. Okay. Guys, if you're new to the channel, welcome. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Also hit that like button. Get us up in that algorithm. And thank you guys for all the support. Your girl has been busy all week. Got into a car accident this week. And we're going to be rolling out more videos. I am so backed up on so many things. But baby, we are going to catch up on everything throughout the week. But let's just hop into this topic because baby, these OHMNANON fans have lost their rabbit ass mind. Okay, as you can see from the video, the top photo is from Nanon's concert, Born to. I want to say Born to Be for some reason, but I guess it's just called Born to concert. All right. Where you can see in the photo, you have the fans wearing different Ohm expressions behind them. And at the bottom, you can see Ohm at his fan meet, where you can see a whole bunch of Nanon expressions behind him. So you got Nanon at the top, Ohm at the bottom, and you got the fuckery behind them, basically. Just to sum it up, okay? Now, where this situation is something we're going to talk about because it's relevant. Nanon's concert was March of this year. So I'm assuming, I don't know if he had a couple of more dates. Though when I brought it up, the only date they brought up was the 23rd of March. Not really sure, but That's the day that was brought up for me here in the States. Okay. So I'm guessing this is after the concert. He had a fan meet, and they're really holding it together with them smiles, right? Because you can see they're kind of burning up inside. And the thing is, this right here has the potential to go real left, especially since Ohm is paired with Ling, and they're going to be a pair in the perfect 10 liners. Now we can see if they're doing this at the fan meet and at a fan meet after a concert, what makes you think that they're not gonna do this shit at a fan meet with the perfect 10 liners? And I'm just wondering how GMMTV production is going to handle these type of fans at these fan meets because they're gonna present themselves and they're gonna ask them questions and I swear, I feel like they're gonna have some few tricks up their sleeve. And this is gonna be a pretty sticky, messy situation. Being that I'm assuming that this is Ohm's first project outside of, the separation of him and Nanon's concert was his to a level first stepping out. I don't know if they did dramas in between. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Drop some comments below. Fill your girl in. Let her know, okay? If they done projects in between. But from what I've seen from the BL dramas that's been rolling out since Bad Buddy, these are the first events that I've seen that they have done since the whole separation with these two. Now, this year, the way the videos been rolling out and how people been catching certain images of how they function together after this separation and just after everything to a level we thought died down, but from what you can see, it's still alive. It's still there. It's still relevant. These guys still have to deal with their pairing, even though it looks like they moved on from it. And to a level, OHMNANON fans, you need to move on. If you have a OHMNANON craving, put on Bad Buddy, and that should cure it. You should not be taking these antics to these fan meets and doing all these shenanigans. And my God, please do not do this at the Perfect Alliance because he is paired with somebody else. This is ridiculous. Okay. And a lot of people had a lot of comments to basically vent their frustrations on the actions of these fans because to us, we're not understanding why is it so hard for you to move on to a transition of different, pairs happening, which this is not something that's unheard of. This has happened so many times. Before there was a NuNew, Z was paired with someone else. So I don't understand why, when it comes to certain pairings, that you basically lose your mind over them separating. To be honest with you, they only had one really main BL drama that they were paired together. I think they were in our Sky together, but that was a culmination of other paired BL drama. I'm assuming they were in our Sky. They was in I want to say it's Our Sky, one of Our Sky. Correct me if I'm wrong. Drop the comment below. But Bad Buddy is the main one. I honestly was looking forward to a second part to Bad Buddy. I was hoping we get more of a story behind the parents. But that ain't going to happen, and I'm okay with that. It is what it is. They're not a pair anymore. We're moving on to the next story and to the next events that they are given to us as their fans. I don't understand why it's so hard to move on. Please explain to me in the comments why it's so hard for you to move on. And if your comment is something personal, be prepared for the response that you get back on it because your personal proclivities should not be the reason why you act a damn fool when you meet these people in real life. You have to understand that this is a business. Yet yes, these dramas do catch us by our pearls. They catch on to our emotions. And that's what a good drama does. That's what a good movie does. That's what a good series does. It makes the person who watch feel like they're immersed and invested in the storyline because it's so damn good. And the thing is, you need to separate yourself from fictional to reality. And reality is that these two guys are no longer paired together. They are doing their own thing, and you need to get with the program. Okay. Now, I looked up a video that I had done, I want to say last year, where I relatively spoke on one of Thai BL videos on pairs that we are no longer going to see together. And when I looked at the clips of what was going on with these two, I was just like, yeah, it's okay that we no longer see them together because you can obviously see that there was a problem. Okay, there was a problem. You can see it that there was a problem, but what the problem was wasn't our damn business. Okay, it just so happens that it spilled over to where there was a context where it could have been our business, but in all reality, it's not our business. So we're gonna get into that clip, and we're gonna talk. Okay, we're gonna talk more about this. Okay. So once again, like I said, shout outs to Thai BL because baby, this one was a hard one to take. But let's get into this video.
Nanon. This on-screen BL couple might be one of the most controversial in the last few months due to fan speculations about their real-life feud, which can be seen during their interviews and some activities. It's not confirmed whether the two really had a feud or they just prefer not to do any fan service currently in order not to affect their current shows and films. This could also be a hint that both of them would no longer do any series anymore wherein both of them would act as a couple and the special episodes of Bad Buddy could be the last.
So I just want to take it back to one particular scene with them.
Really had a feud or they just prefer not to do any fan service currently in order not to affect their current shows and films. This could also be a hint that both of them would no longer do any series anymore wherein both of
Now, okay. If you've seen this interview, Nanon to me, when I saw like a clip, it's so crazy. I couldn't find it for this video. But Nanon to me looked like he was over the shits. Honestly. The only person who looked like he could muster up a smile and pretend was on. Nanon was over it. Plus, I remember a clip of them at an award show when it looked like they were arguing with each other. But I think they said that Ohm was tired and to a level overworked, so he was just having a moment. But I don't know. It depends on, how you take it. People gonna believe what they believe. Whatever, right? What it looks like, my perception on it, them two just wasn't clicking anymore. Okay. And whatever happened, it happened. It's between them two. But to a level, whatever happened started to spill over into the work. So therefore, they couldn't work together anymore. I've noticed that at the top of this year, when you saw a lot of GMMTV events before Ohm started really coming back into the mix, you saw Nanon. And then even when there were clips of Ohm in the mix and group photos, they were to a point separated or they were not communicating with each other. It looked like they don't even mess with each other. So at the end of the day, it's like people forcing a puzzle piece that just doesn't fit. They clearly do not get along with each other. Whether you want to say, oh, they really get along, but the parent didn't. At the end of the day, we're gonna call a spade a spade. You can clearly see that they don't like each other, or that Nanon is not a Ohm fan, shall we say? You can clearly see that he's not a fan of him. There's also another video that I saw that somebody else posted. Let's get into that one as well. So the person, who is it? MBUUUULLL 92. Another level of Nanon jealous to Ohm. Okay. Now, I can see where one can speculate that from the angle of how the video is displaying what. Let's just see it. Let's just see.
て初めて気がつくなんてそんなダサいこともしたないの Goodbye Don't you ever say bye bye Yeah yeah 私の最後はあなたがあなたとこのままおさらばするより死ぬのがいいわ死ぬのがいいわ失って初めて気がつく
Now, that side eye was, but do we know it was towards though? Okay, let's see in the context if it was. I mean, if I was to give a guess, right? Like, say if we was to give a scenario, right? I wouldn't say to a level is jealousy. Ooh, that pimple is coming in, Jesus. Okay, I wouldn't say to a level is jealousy. I think it could be that in my mind, when I look back at that award show, in my mind, I could think he could be thinking, well, this is the only time you gonna act right. Like, that's my opinion. Like, but Omen's looking good. We listen. It's all shits and giggles over here. Omen's looking good. Nana's looking good. Ling's looking good. At the end of the day, guys, the Nanon chapter has closed its doors. It is over. It is done. It is over with. And it's time for y'all to just let it go. If you have these nostalgic moments, just pull up old pictures, look at Bad Buddy. If I'm not mistaken, what is it? Our Sky that they appeared into. If I'm wrong, drop the comment below so we can direct the people into the right place where they can deal with and let out their grievances. Because guys, listen. We cannot keep beating a dead horse. We have to truly stop beating a dead horse. These guys are no longer a pair. So I'm going to need y'all to just let it go. You got to let it go. Like, it's done. It is done. It is done. It is done. It is done. I mean, I don't know how many ways and how many times this has to be said, but it is not right to them to be moving on in their careers and pursuing different outlets, whether they're still in BL dramas or pursuing music or whatever the hell they're in, that they have to constantly be reminded to something that may be a bad moment in their career, maybe a bad moment emotionally for them. Because and from the little clips that you did see, you can tell that this situation with these two is just beyond a surface type of thing. I'm just gonna be honest with you. It's not like some surface, oh, you took my concealer type situation. Something must have really happened with them. And to my understanding, they were friends. From what was told, these two were actually friends. Something happened. And hopefully one day they will find resolve. Or who's to say they maybe did find resolve? They're just not projecting to our asses that they are friends. And maybe that is the best thing for them to do to protect their friendship. God only knows. We do not know. At the end of the day, they will not be working as a peer together. Maybe in the future we can see them working in a BL drama together where they are friends. You get what I'm saying? Nanon's paired with somebody else, and we got Ohm and Ling, and they just friends. Maybe we can get that. Okay? Maybe we can get that. As we can see now, I don't think Nanon is in the BL world as of now. Who's to say he's going to come back to it? An experience like this, where to a level, it looks like he kept his cool through the whole situation. Like, I don't, I haven't seen a clip where he has lost his shits or had an outburst. And honestly, maybe he's just over it with the BL world. Maybe that experience was just like, you know what? This shit's just not for me. And I'm just going to pursue a thing. God only knows. Okay. Maybe, hopefully, we will see Nana in the future appear with somebody else. And this shit won't be happening. We'll be open to whoever he is with because that's just how shit goes. Okay. Okay. This really worked my nerves. I will not hold you. It worked my damn nerves because it was just like, I can imagine how these guys felt at these fan meets, looking at these Delulu birds to their left, to their right, with them damn pictures over their faces. It's like, what is wrong with you? What is going on? Fix it, Jesus. Fix it. Fix it. Fix it. I know GMMTV, you better have some type of protocols, policies to where this cannot go down when the Perfect 10 Liners is doing their fan meets. You, I mean, they holding it together. They're all smiles up, but you, hopefully, Ohm has grown because we see how he can get when he's fed up. Okay. So hopefully we got some protocols and we gonna have some changes. We are just gonna have an understanding where fans is gonna be coming to the Om Ling show and not thinking they're getting the Om Nanon revolution moment going. Okay? Guys, you already know if you like, love, and enjoy our amazing reaction videos, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Hit the notification bell to know when we upload new videos. Also, be you, be amazing. And most importantly, be safe in those crazy streets. Lay us, beautiful BL Bay.